However, he could still be held accountable in other ways. He can be hauled before Congress again. He cannot plead the fifth anymore. He'll have to answer questions if Congress does call him. I believe Rand Paul intends to call him. I know different states are looking at whether they can hold him accountable.
Justin, let me ask you this.
Yes.
So before we get past this 2014 date, because I think it's critical, and I want to look at that date closely. That is during the second term of the Obama administration, right? Here we are in the middle of the Obama administration when this thing takes root in Wuhan with Anthony Fauci. Then it comes out and it launches during the latter days of the Trump administration, and then it's hidden during the Biden administration. It seems to me that there's a relationship between the Democrats, USAID, and Wuhan. Maybe it slipped through the cracks during the first Trump administration, but it seems complicit during the Obama years, and certainly they knew it during the Biden years, enough to hand out that pardon like you pointed out. What am I to draw from that?
Well, I think that everyone knows that, it's the worst kept secret that Anthony Fauci funded the laboratory that caused the pandemic, along with USAID. And Fauci was the Democrats' guy. I mean, our organization was drugged through the mud for years for suggesting that Fauci funded the laboratory in Wuhan and beagle torture in Tunisia. The government bent over backwards to cover it up. So I think everyone knows what happened, that Anthony Fauci was funding a bioweapons program in China. It went wrong, caused a pandemic. And then, I think literally his last day in office, Joe Biden did what he said he was going to do and, gave Fauci a clean pass. But like I said, there's other ways we can hold him accountable. Even though he's gone from government, he has left a long shadow at the NIH. His agency, he built a $6.5 billion budget at his division inside NIH, NIAID, the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. This is the agency that funds gain-of-function experiments. It's funding the establishment right now of a new bat lab in the United States, where they're going to import hundreds of bats from Asia for Ebola, Nipah, coronavirus experiments on U.S. soil. They fund transgender animal experiments where they're putting aborted baby parts into animals.